Hello. From where does Natasha get the money to fund her numerous, elaborate, much publicized constituency empowerment projects? This video is an expose. Many Nigerians have asked, is the source of her funds clean? Against the backdrop of her famed beauty, do these funds derive from what Nigerians call bottom power? You know what? A viewer of this channel said, and I quote him, "Natasha's money is stolen," unquote. In other words, he thinks she is just as corrupt as the rest. This video exposes a lot. Watch it to the end. Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan is the first Kogi female senator representing the Kogi Central in the Nigerian Senate. She is one of only 4 female senators and is arguably the most controversial, vivacious, and boldest. She is a fighter who resumed her senatorial seat nearly 5 months behind her colleagues because she first had to fight her way into the Senate through election tribunals to claim her victory. In the election, she contested against fierce and ruthless male counterparts, and her opponents took matters to a ridiculous level by destroying the road that leads to Natasha's hometown, just to prevent election materials getting there. Natasha has since emerged as a woman with a warrior's heart. She is someone I've described as the modern-day Queen Amina of northern Nigeria, whose leadership qualities are forged in solid steel. A development and empowerment-focused leader, I believe Natasha's political trajectory is heading her towards a possible presidential or vice presidential slot in 2027. Aside her ongoing legal battles in the Senate for justice and fair treatment, battles that have cost her suspension from the Senate for months, Natasha is probably better known for her numerous and incisive empowerment programs in her senatorial constituency. These programs shame the performances of her male counterparts and bring upon her even more persecution in the Senate. To be clear, some other senators have championed empowerment programs too, but theirs pale into insignificance compared to Natasha's programs. Now, in an effort to denigrate her achievements, some have argued that it is not a constitutional duty of lawmakers to execute projects. They argue that that responsibility belongs to the executive arm of government. But at a time that government appears insensitive to the needs and yearnings of citizens, the people would welcome any help they can get from any quarters. Natasha is cashing heavily on that, and she appears to have a clear vision for what she wants, not only for her people in Kogi Central, but for all youths across the nation.
I will live every day intentionally to show examples to many Nigerians that a woman is capable.
People don't look at me, identify the political party. I tell them when I see them, I say, my people did not vote me in to act as an opposition. They voted me in to bring the best of federal legislation to them.
Data is very important.
Of all the trainings I've ever done, I think this is the most progressive. This is very innovative because I think Nigeria is really lacking behind when it comes to the quality of capacity building programs that we have given out. And I'm so proud and humble that even though I faced these challenges. I was never deterred with my ability to work and deliver the best of democratic dividends for the people of Kogi Central. And I really look forward to what we have done here to be replicated across Nigeria. It's possible.
One of the cornerstones of this vision has been the digitalization of education, whereby we deployed 5,000 digital learning devices to public primary and secondary schools across Kogi Central.
But Nigerians wonder where she gets the money from. Incidentally, she uses ministries, departments, and agencies of government to execute her constituency projects, thereby lending them much transparency. This video is the summary of a quick research that exposes the funding of Natasha's programs. Follow me as we take a look at each of her most recent projects. Now, the following projects are funded by constituency project budgets inserted by the Senate in the federal budget. You see, each senator gets a chance to propose budgets for their constituencies and uses established government agencies to carry out actual execution of those budgeted projects. Here is what Natasha did for the 5 local governments in Kogi Central under the 2024 budget. Number 1, 12 motorized boreholes and reservoirs for Okehi, Adavi, and Ajaokuta local government areas, valued at 170 million naira and executed by the Border Communities Development Agency. Number 2, an 8-classroom school block at Adavi local government area, valued at 250 million naira and executed by the National Boundary Commission. 3, youth empowerment equipment in Adavi and Okehi local government areas, valued at 70 million naira and executed under the auspices of the Border Communities Development Agency. Number 4, empowerment for physically challenged women and youths in Adavi and Okehi, valued at 30 million naira and run by the National Boundary Commission. 5, the purchase and installation of 3 500 kVA transformers at Adavi and Okehi, valued at 39 million naira and executed by the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation. Number 6, 5 solar-powered boreholes at Adavi and Okehi, valued at 50 million naira under the auspices of the Ministry of Labour. 7, a 2-classroom block for Sky Comprehensive College, Oboroke Ihima, valued at 25 million naira and executed by the Universal Basic Education Commission. And 8, traditional rulers peace building and conflict resolution training, amounting to 50 million naira and executed by the National Orientation Agency. You see, these identified amounts, totaling some 724 million naira, sit inside the 2024 federal budget and are handled by ministries, departments, and agencies of government. Although senators influence the insertion of projects in the budget, the money is not handed directly to them. So if your senator is not performing like Natasha, go and ask them what they are doing. You see, it takes courage, resolve, persistence, and persuasion and networking skills to influence the siting of projects in your constituency and push for their execution. And these qualities are what Natasha appears to have in abundance. You see, the fact that each of these listed projects can be traced to a legitimate source of funds vindicates Natasha. This woman is not playing games. Now, on top of federal allocations, Natasha also runs a foundation. Long before she became a senator, she founded the BHIIP, Builders Hub Impact Investment Program, which is an initiative that focuses on driving grassroots development through investment and empowerment. You see, it seems to me that this business of empowering people has been in Natasha's heart for long. To help them start their businesses, Natasha donated free CAC business registrations for 2,500 Kogi citizens, amounting to 27.5 million, plus another 24 million naira annual scholarship budget for more than 350 students in tertiary institutions. You know what? These two projects are funded by the Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan Foundation. I should mention that my search did not find a federal budget source for the following projects: the rebuilding of the Ihima police station, the donation of 5,000 electronic learning gadgets for students, and the 700 computers for the Abdulaziz Atta Memorial College. These projects were probably funded through philanthropy. Typically, funds for foundations and NGOs come from personal and philanthropic sources. It takes a person with drive and compassion to draw funds from donors to help the less privileged. What is evident from my search is that the bulk of Natasha's empowerment projects is funded by federal budget, and numerous testimonies of the impact of these projects abound.
I promise her that by the end of December, she will see my efforts.
I believe it shows how patriotic she is, how bold she is, and we should have more leaders like she.
Most people feel like, oh, it's storytelling, because once in a while politicians make promises and they don't come true, but she has come true back to back for everything that she has said. So hopefully next time when she says something is happening, people will turn up more, especially the females.
I just saw the thing online, I applied it, my name came out. Use it to train other people too, so they will benefit it too from me.
Empowerment for us, we are going to use it to make business so that my immediate community will be enjoying it.
This grant machine you give me now, I go use them, the grants, use them the work, go they give me money, I will use them to train my children.
I love her so much, I appreciate her so much. She's making us proud, and as a woman that I am really happy to see her doing so much.
This is my first time of seeing a senator like this.
I was not expecting this from her, but she has did tremendous. So excited, I'm so happy, and she'll continue to be our senator. We love her so much.
You see, Natasha stands out because she leverages the same tools that are available to all senators, but focuses hers on empowering her people. Most other senators misuse their funds. Natasha stands right behind her budgeted items, pushing for execution. She is dogged, persistent, and has the drive to achieve goals. These are the qualities the nation urgently needs in her leaders. You know what? There is a lesson here for all of us. If you don't fight for it, you won't get what you deserve. And fight is something many politicians are not doing for their people. They fight mostly for themselves. Natasha is nicknamed number 1 and best senator by Kogi people. I believe that because she has a vision to serve the people, God is elevating her. Please share and like this video and drop your comment. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next episode.